O flower of Scotland, when will we see your like again? That fought and died for your wee bit hill and glen.
Good day all from the Full Bucket List YouTube channel. We're now entering Matjiesfontein. It's off the N1 and it's opposite the turn-off to Sutherland. It has quite a lot of information and notably landmarks such as the Lord Milner Hotel. That was a central landmark in the village back in the day, and to be honest still is. It was known for its period charm, elegant decor and well-known ghost stories. Also is the Olive Schreiner cottage, where the author Olive Schreiner lived for a time, is another significant attraction. Called Matjiesfontein, was founded in 1884 by the Scottish railway man James Douglas Logan, who transformed it into a fashionable Victorian health spa. The village served as a key British army camp and field hospital during the Anglo-Boer War, and is now preserved as a National Heritage Site, featuring original late 1800s buildings, the Lord Milner Hotel, and of course the Olive Schreiner cottage. As you'll also see, there's a London bus which one can do a roundabout tour around the village once booked, and also there's the Matjiesfontein railway station, where underneath actually there's a lot of bunkers of sorts which is turned into a museum. And yeah, stay tuned into the video and check all that out. It was pretty amazing and it cost like 15 Rand each. There's also a motor vehicle museum, also of 15 Rand each. So there's also a restaurant should you need some supplies too. Good day everybody, welcome to Full Bucket List YouTube channel. We're currently at a little town, well, dorpie, called Matjiesfontein, and there's a Transport Matjiesfontein museum right here. There's a fire and rescue truck. Let's have a look and see. There's an old petrol pump. Okay, so there's a 15 Rand entry fee. And there's the royal family visiting, and that's General Jan Smuts. Right. There you go again, royal visit. 1947. Don't know who that is, anyway. Right. Some old fire truck uniforms. Of course, this is built around a train station called Matjiesfontein, of course. There's an old penny farthing. An Austin Mini. Is that Morris Minor? Okay, let's go through here. Right. Fortunately, there's nobody inside. How many times have those doors been opened? There's a river. That's citron. And a Chevrolet Capri. And of course, Rolls Royce. There you go. The Chevrolet. Chrysler. Chevrolet. That looks like another hearse. There's some steamer engines. Cookhouse. Matjiesfontein Science Center. Oh, there's an entrance here. I'm going to go inside. This is as far as you're going. Sorry guys. Well, this is the inside, the dining cot. It looks at things. Right. Okay, so this is the railway line at Matjiesfontein, full of sheep. And this is the line that went from Cape Town all the way to the interior, which built basically South Africa. It comes from Cape Town and it can go all the way to the then Rhodesia. This was the thoughts of Cecil John Rhodes, and this would take you to all the diamond mines, gold mines of the interior. It'll go as far as Rhodesia, now Zimbabwe, and all the way to Victoria Falls. There's two famous railway companies, Rovos Rail and the Blue Train, and of course the Trans-Karoo, which I came on from Johannesburg to Cape Town as a child when we arrived in South Africa. And when I arrived at the tender age of 6, I was blind. I couldn't even see Table Mountain, as my father then was a smoker and he left the window open in the cart of the train, and the wind went in my eyes. So at the age of 6, I took that train, that railway line. I guess it'll be that side, there's two. No, it'll be this one. That one doesn't have. It would have been here. And I would have gone and start slow adventures in South Africa. How about that? It's a little bit of history. This is the Lord Norner Hotel of Matjiesfontein. Let's go and have a look and see. It's a 3-star hotel. Yeah. Apparently it's also haunted. It's like a little oasis. Very tranquil. Okay, so I've been kindly given permission to have a quick walk about. It's been confirmed it's pretty well spirited. This is obviously a breakfast room, which I can definitely smell. Smells very good. Look at the roof. Very oldie worldy. This is the breakfast menu. A la carte. It's a Paul Kruger breakfast. The dominating fireplace as usual. And this is the cereal bar, or should I say cereal station. Right. Let's take a walk and see what else we can find. There's a Lied's Almas pub. And this is the post office. There's a farm store inside here. Let's go have a look and see. Right. The old Matjiesfontein buses. So all your preserves, jams and cookies and rusks. So all the usual suspects of there's some maps. These are pretty cool. Creaky, creaky, creaky. Okay, so here's Olive Schreiner Cottage. This is where the old girl stayed, and this is rented out apparently for accommodation next to the farm store stroke post office, and this would have been her view, and she alighted. I don't think the Beefeater London Dry Gin London bus would have been here. There's the Stanton Bank Museum. Safe as houses. Good day. I'd like to make a deposit, please. No. What we have here is the Matjiesfontein coffee house and farm store. Unfortunately, there's no fuel. I want to just check if it still can. No, it's locked. Nothing. Not available. This one doesn't seem to be locked. Let's see if this works. Huh? Right, here's your shell. This of course is the restaurant, if you should need your coffees, etc. And Logan's Masonic Hotel. He lost his house. What's in here? Nothing much. Okay, so let's go to the museum. Let's go see what they have to offer. There's a couple of Volkswagens here. Sorry. There's a railway line again. The railway houses. Let's have a look and see here. Right. So, this is a weird one. Here's a picture of the Beacon Isle Hotel in Pleasant Bay at the Matjiesfontein train station. Okay. And here's a signal cabin. We chop and change all the lights and railway line exchanges. Hello? 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 No, sorry, wrong station. Yeah, okay. We're closed today. Okay, bye-bye. Right, yeah, this is the information. Let's try this big red one. No, that one. No, they're not working, don't worry. Okay. So this is where it all happens. Is this where the station commander sits? Possibly. Back in the day, Corona wasn't a problem. It was a typewriter. No, no train coming. Sorry. Ah. Right, so it's in Wales, 195 miles to Cape Town. And this is the junction, as you can see, Sutherland, where we just came from. And what you'll see are the old railway houses of the staff. Some old lanterns here. They look as if they are navy. Madagascar. These are old school chairs. And a crocodile. Right. More stairs and crannies. There's some Morse code telegraph machines. Steeped in history. Just check out these steps, how worn they are. What a surprise. I never knew this existed. This museum. Unreal. I hope the viewers are enjoying this experience with me. And just a reminder, if you wouldn't mind liking and possibly sharing and subscribing at the end of this video, be very appreciated. And you are watching a full bucket list. The Republic of Hout Bay. That's far from home. David Duncan Rawdon has some significance here. A little buffalo. Seen better days. Sable. If you're ever on the N1 and you have time, I would suggest you pull in here. You're going to be spending an hour if you go where we've been. This is a wooden police truncheon and wooden rattle. Right. How many uses has that had? HMV, his master's voice. It looks like a hyena above us. You could literally spend a good couple of hours actually here, steeped in history. Yes, more. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Wow, look at this. This is the apteek. Is it dentist chair?
Meneer lê interessant onder in die boksteen gesit.
There's a muscle relaxer. There's some cameras. You'll find no action cameras here. There's miserable again. Alright, what we have here. There are those utensils to pull your teeth, and there they are. Alright. I've just been notified by the lady. There's a 15 rand cover charge, donation, what have you, admission fee, which is no problem. Right. Righty. There's a dispensing department for your lotions and potions. Alright. For your eyes, optometrist. This reminds me of the Kimberley Hull Museum. Alright, so that's the pharmacy. Oh, here's some old baths and basins. There's another little room. Here we go. This looks like an old little chapel. The crucifix at the bottom. Little church. Very, very interesting. I'm very surprised and very well impressed. Right, so this obviously is a little playroom. Some old dolls and rocking horses. I gotta be honest, I wouldn't like to come down here at night on my own. Okay, so we're going to draw this to an end. What an absolute gem of a place. Matjiesfontein. You gotta come here. Right, so let's pay our donation fees, 15 Rand each, and make our way back to Cape Town. Thanks all for joining and watching this pretty long tour, which I think was well worth it. The only thing I request, if possible, is that you like. Okay, so as we're about to depart, we forgot about the bus. Right, going nowhere this anytime soon. Although you can do tours, so it does run. Okay, so let's have a look and see the bus. Go on top. There's the driver.
Say hello.
Hello, hello. Do not spit. It says. Right. At your own risk. Okay, up you go. This has been a long time coming. I've not been on a London bus for a very long time. As it says, if you don't mind, it's a £5 fine if you spit. So remember that. Okay. Alright, no standing, no smoking. Remain seated when in motion, and please do not spit. Thank you. Off you go. This is the Lads Arms Pub, Lord Milner Hotel, number 12. Transport Museum. Bus, London bus. Right, there are the coordinates. Alright, so there's a little bit of London from Matjiesfontein at the Lord Milner Hotel. And once again, we just want to say thank you for watching, and make yourself available whilst on the N1 to Matjiesfontein. Cheers from Matjiesfontein yet again. You're watching Full Bucket List YouTube channel. Cheers.